He seems to have made it a rule that villains don't get happy endings, even if they change, even if they try.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times once upon a time did our favorite Disney characters justice, and the moments when they should have left the characters we know and love alone.
Sorry, dearie. Do you think the dark one sings?
OUAT had so many characters, so we'll be focusing only on those who crossed over with the Mouse House. If you haven't seen the series, there are some spoilers ahead. Number 5. Improved. Robin Hood. Look, we love a fox outlaw who steals from the rich and gives to the poor as much as the next Disney fan. Some folks might find his honor, charm, and courage downright foxy, no matter what form he takes.
He's so handsome, just like his reward posters.
Disney nailed his signature traits, but once upon a time gave him a richer, more complex backstory. Sure, Robin aimed to be honorable, but it wasn't always easy.
I've broken there once before.
Why are we even listening to him? He's a thief, which means he's not to be trusted. What are you even still doing here?
What I'm doing here is saving your ass.
He showed us time and again that your past doesn't define you. He also helped Regina learn that lesson, opening her heart once more.
What do you see in me?
Hopefully the same thing you see in me. A second chance. And you're quite a good kisser.
Yet the course of true love never did run smooth. Robin's greatest heist wasn't just stealing Regina's heart. He stole ours too.
I mean, can you...
Feel? Yes, I can. Just not fully. It's difficult to explain.
Then don't. Use mine for the both of us.
Number 5. Ruined. Aladdin. This diamond in the rough is a shadow of the character we knew. Jasmine seeks his help to free the Sultan from Jafar's control, and Aladdin discovers he has light magic, becoming the savior.
Yeah, there's another savior one that came before me, and Archie, he's alive.
Wait, another savior?
Yeah, Aladdin, you know, like a whole new world and magic carpets.
But when the pressure gets to him, he severs those bonds. He also helps Belle and Zelina steal from Rumpelstiltskin. But when the magic lamp turns out to be empty, he becomes the genie and ends up in the wrong hands. Disney's Aladdin would never give up the chance to be a force of good for others. While we're on the subject, there's no way Jasmine would fall for Jafar's tricks. She's way too smart. We wish they'd left these characters alone.
I have chosen a husband for you. What? You will wed Jafar.
You're speechless, I see. A fine quality in a wife.
I will never marry you.
Number 4. Improved. Belle. Belle is one of Disney's most headstrong and down-to-earth characters, but she can also be impulsive and a bit too forgiving of her captor. OUAT's Belle shares some of these traits, but she's more defined outside her relationship with her beast, aka Rumpelstiltskin. In fact, it's her strong sense of self that makes their relationship one to root for. Like most of Storybrooke's residents, Belle faces many trials and tribulations, but all curses aside, she never loses sight of who she is.
Rumpelstiltskin, I command you to leave Storybrooke.
Oh, no. Please. I won't be able to come back.
I know.
As kids, we might have wanted to grow up to be Disney's Belle, but as adults, we want to be this Belle. She's resilient, independent, and always true to herself.
You can't be discouraged now, okay? We will find a way to do it. And you would go on that journey with me. There's nothing I'd rather do.
Number 4. Ruined. Princess Aurora. Disney really did Aurora dirty with just 18 lines in her own film, so it's hard to imagine how anything could be more of a disservice. Snow and Emma meet Aurora in the Enchanted Forest, and she's got some beef with Snow at first.
What happened to Philip was not her fault, so I suggest you find another way to channel your anger. Don't talk to her like that. She tried to kill me. I will deal with her.
After they settle their differences, they team up, but Aurora mostly serves to advance the heroes' storyline.
Who are you? My name is Aurora. I'm with your mom and your grandmother. Are they okay? Yes, they're fine. They just want to come home, and they need your help.
There's not much depth to her character, so when Snow and Emma leave the forest, we hardly miss her. Her one redeeming quality is her loyalty to her new friends. even after being abducted and imprisoned.
I hope you enjoy stew.
I enjoy anything that masks the bitter aftertaste of poison.
Plucky. I like that.
You might as well go. I'm not gonna tell you anything.
However, she does betray them later to save her unborn child. Come on, a real hero would have found another way.
We both know if she ever found out we hid this, she would take it out on our child. We have no choice. She has to know. We have to trust that they can take care of themselves.
It is not up to us to save them.
Number 3, improved, Captain Hook. Who'd have thought Captain Hook would make us swashbuckle at the knees? This pirate has one of the most intriguing character arcs of them all.
I arranged for transport with Cora, but seeing how resourceful you are, I'll offer you the same deal. I'll help you if you promise to take me along.
When we first meet him, he's in cahoots with Cora, ready to double-cross our heroes in a revenge mission against the crocodile. Though it's not an actual crocodile.
Excellent. You'll be able to see your daughter. I can skin myself a crocodile.
Killian Jones used to be a good guy, but life threw him one too many curveballs, sending him down a dark path. Emma's light magic ends up guiding him down the bumpy road back toward goodness.
You traded your ship for me?
Hi.
He went from the villain we loved to hate to the hero we could cheer for. One thing's for sure, he's no codfish.
Say you're a codfish.
I'm a codfish.
Louder!
I'm a codfish!
Number 3, ruined, Cinderella. In this fairy tale remix, we got 2 Cinderellas. But let's focus on season 7's Ella, whose role was more prominent. Honestly, that final season felt like watching Cinderella's carriage turn into a pumpkin at midnight, and this character suffered a similar fate.
In most versions, you leave him a sign, the glass slipper, which he uses to find the girl who fits it.
And that is ridiculous. Do you know how many girls have the same size foot as me?
The plot hole, for sure.
She often felt boxed in and lacking depth. She's more like a damsel in distress, always relying on others to shape her destiny.
Mom, why would you do this?
Lucy, I know this is hard for you to understand, but I did it for us.
No, a hero does the right thing.
I'm not a hero. I am just your mother.
Thank goodness for Sabine, Tiana. Instead of growing into a fully realized character, she mainly served as a plot device in her stepfamily's drama and as a link to the original cast.
But Jacinda, according to that, Lucy's been right this whole time. I am her father.
If a dream is a wish your heart makes, we'll keep on dreaming for a better story arc.
If you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
Number 2, improved, Snow White. Snow White may have been the pioneer of Disney princesses, but she often pales in comparison to her successors. In OUAT, Snow is kind, compassionate, and big-hearted, but she's also a total badass. After fleeing the castle when her stepmother takes over, Snow becomes a bandit who does whatever it takes to survive.
Not the jewelry type.
Indeed, I noticed.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you insulting me?
Quite right. My apologies. How dare I cast aspersions at the person who robbed me?
She learns to fend for herself and becomes a strong woman who always stands up for what's right.
When was the last time you shot an arrow?
28 years ago. Guess it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, but how did you know you could hit that?
I didn't.
Her romance with Prince Charming is deeper than a quick peck on the lips, too. This Snow White doesn't need anyone to rescue her. She and Charming make a formidable team, fighting for the greater good and striving to be strong leaders for their people.
Let's take back the kingdom.
How?
Like we shall do everything together.
Number 2, ruined, Peter Pan. Growing up, we realized Peter Pan isn't the charming hero we thought he was. He's kind of bratty and selfish.
Mr. Crocodile, do you like codfish? You do?
Oh, Peter, no!
We even start to feel a bit sorry for Captain Hook. Once Upon a Time took this to the extreme, turning Peter into a straight-up villain.
You lied to me. You are a Lush boy. You work for Pan.
Not exactly. I am Peter Pan.
Like a twisted Pied Piper, he lures kids to Neverland just because he's bored of being alone. He chose this lonely life. Peter also deceives Henry to steal the heart of the truest believer for immortality.
Pan's dying. He needs the heart of the truest believer to absorb all the magic in Neverland. And once he does, he will be immortal.
Plus, that father-son reveal is totally unhinged. We know the OUAT family tree is wild, but this was next level. We wish the gang had never landed in Neverland. What a complete train wreck.
You see, the only way for you to die is if we both die. And now I'm ready.
Number 1 improved. The Evil Queen. Few characters went on as big of a journey as Regina, aka the Evil Queen. Her vendetta against Snow White isn't as superficial as in the Disney classic, but it's her villain origin story.
Did you tell her about me and Daniel?
Yes.
But I told you very specifically not to.
After losing her true love, Regina's heart hardens, and her hatred for Snow White grows until she's willing to kill her own father for revenge. Once the curse is broken, Regina shows what it means to be human.
Her baggage, her karma, call it what you want, will always be there. Just another useless wish.
Sure, her dark side is extreme, but she proves people are flawed, and even good intentions can go awry. Despite everything, she strives to be her best self.
Like you said, you're not the evil queen anymore.
I'll tell that to the author because he seems to have made it a rule that villains don't get happy endings, even if they change, even if they try.
We're still upset they took Robin away. While not everyone loved her ending, she'll always be the queen of our hearts.
It's for you. All the realms have been united, and now we need someone to lead us.
People have decided, Your Majesty.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1 ruined. Mulan. Disney's Mulan broke the mold of what we expected from their female heroines. She taught us about being loyal, brave, and staying true to your heart, even when the odds are against you. Once Upon a Time tried to instill these values in their Mulan, but she ends up mainly as Aurora's protector, with her motives revolving around that role.
A compass is not worth Aurora's life. We need a plan to get back Aurora and keep the compass. My vow to Philip was to protect Aurora. That promise is all that is left of him, so it shall be done.
Mulan was also the series' first LGBTQIA+ character, which would have been great if her story had gone beyond unrequited love for Aurora.
Now please tell me your news. I'm joining Robin Hood's band.
What? You're leaving us?
Yes. I'm afraid so.
She later joins Red and Dorothy in Oz, and while those two get their happily ever after, we can't help but wonder about Mulan. They really did her dirty. As Mushu might say,
Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
Stop! Which character do you think had the best arc, and who do you wish they'd left in the Disney vaults? Let us know in the comments.
It doesn't really matter right now because it's your story we gotta fix.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.